Welcome to Week 15 of La Liga predictions. It's time to dive into another thrilling round of Spain's top-tier football action. Week 15 is set to bring intense matchups, with some of the biggest names in La Liga going head-to-head. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual viewer, you won't want to miss the excitement this week promises. From tactical battles to last-minute goals, there's sure to be plenty of drama. Make sure to stay tuned for our detailed predictions, analysis, and insights into each match. This is the perfect place to get the inside scoop on how the games are likely to unfold and what you can expect from your favorite teams. Let's get ready for another unforgettable week of La Liga action. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest updates on our predictions. Keep watching and enjoy the game. Match analysis. Mallorca versus Valencia. Mallorca sits 8th in the league standings with 21 points from 14 matches, showcasing a balanced campaign marked by disciplined defensive work and sporadic bursts of attacking brilliance. Their ability to grind out results has kept them competitive, with their recent form showing 2 wins in their last 5 matches. On the other hand, Valencia languishes in the relegation zone at 18th place, with only 10 points from 12 matches. Their struggles stem from a lack of consistent attacking output and a porous defense, as evidenced by their -7 goal difference. Mallorca's home advantage and Valencia's recent inconsistency make this an intriguing matchup. Tactics. Mallorca is expected to rely on a structured defensive approach, utilizing their compact midfield to neutralize Valencia's counter-attacking threats. Their wingers will play a crucial role, aiming to stretch the opposition's defense and create space for their central attackers. Set pieces could also be a significant weapon for Mallorca, given their ability to exploit aerial duels effectively. Valencia, under pressure to climb out of the relegation zone, is likely to adopt a counter-attacking strategy. With pace on the flanks, they will aim to exploit any lapses in Mallorca's defensive shape. However, their weak backline will require them to stay cautious, avoiding overcommitting players forward to prevent being exposed. Match prediction. Mallorca's stronger form, combined with Valencia's struggles, particularly away from home, points to a favorable outcome for the home side. Mallorca's disciplined defense and ability to capitalize on their chances make them the likely victors in this encounter. Prediction: Mallorca to win. Match analysis. Barcelona versus Las Palmas. Barcelona currently leads the league standings with 34 points from 14 matches, showcasing their dominance through consistent victories and an impressive goal difference of +28. Their recent form is strong, with 3 consecutive wins in their last 5 matches. Las Palmas, on the other hand, is struggling at 17th place with 12 points from 14 matches. Despite flashes of promise, their -7 goal difference reflects a leaky defense and a lack of clinical finishing in attack. With Barcelona playing at home, this match is set to be a steep uphill battle for Las Palmas, who need to find resilience to avoid slipping further down the table. Tactics. Barcelona is expected to control possession, utilizing their fluid passing and high pressing to dominate the midfield. They will likely exploit the flanks through overlapping fullbacks and wingers, aiming to stretch Las Palmas' defense and create scoring opportunities. The home side's defensive organization will also ensure that any counterattacks from Las Palmas are swiftly neutralized. Las Palmas is expected to sit deep and absorb pressure, focusing on closing down spaces in their defensive third. Their main tactical focus will be on launching quick counterattacks, with pacey forwards attempting to capitalize on any gaps left by Barcelona's advanced defensive line. Set pieces may also be a key area for Las Palmas to exploit, though they'll need to remain disciplined to avoid being overwhelmed. Match prediction. Given Barcelona's superior quality, current form, and home advantage, they are overwhelming favorites in this contest. Las Palmas' defensive frailties and lack of cutting-edge offense will make it difficult for them to pose a significant threat. Prediction: Barcelona to win. Match analysis. Deportivo Alavés versus Leganés. Deportivo Alavés finds themselves in 16th place with 13 points from 14 matches, struggling to maintain consistency with a record of 4 wins and 9 losses. Their -9 goal difference highlights a defensive frailty that has cost them valuable points. Leganés, just 1 spot above in 14th place, has earned 14 points from the same number of matches. While they have shown resilience with 3 wins and 5 draws, their -6 goal difference reflects similar struggles in defense. Both teams are desperate for points to avoid being dragged into the relegation zone, making this a closely contested encounter. Tactics. Deportivo Alaves will likely adopt a more conservative approach, focusing on tightening their defensive structure to avoid conceding early. Their strategy will revolve around using quick transitions from defense to attack, exploiting spaces left by Leganés. Set pieces could also play a crucial role, as Alaves have shown occasional effectiveness in these situations. Leganés, on the other hand, will look to control the midfield and patiently build their attacks. Their fullbacks will be tasked with providing width, aiming to deliver crosses into the box for their forwards. Defensively, Leganés will focus on maintaining compactness to limit Alaves' counter-attacking opportunities. Both teams will need to minimize errors to stay in the game. Match prediction. This is expected to be a tightly contested match with both sides battling for crucial points. Given their similar form and positions in the table, the game could swing in either direction or end in a hard-fought stalemate. Prediction: either team to win or draw. Match analysis: Espanyol versus Celta Vigo. Espanyol sits in 19th place with 10 points from 13 matches, struggling to find momentum this season. With only 3 wins and a concerning -14 goal difference, their defensive vulnerabilities have been a major issue. Celta Vigo, slightly better off in 11th place with 18 points from 14 matches, has had an inconsistent season characterized by flashes of attacking brilliance but defensive lapses that have led to a -2 goal difference. Both teams are eager to secure points, with Espanyol fighting to climb out of the relegation zone and Celta Vigo aiming to stabilize their mid-table position. This promises to be a tense and competitive matchup. Tactics: Espanyol will likely focus on a defensive approach, aiming to remain compact and frustrate Celta Vigo's attacking rhythm. Their primary strategy will be to exploit set pieces and counter-attacking opportunities, utilizing the pace of their forward players to trouble Celta's defense. Celta Vigo, on the other hand, will seek to dominate possession and dictate the game's tempo. They are expected to rely on their attacking midfielders to create chances and break down Espanyol's defense. Defensively, Celta must remain organized to counter Espanyol's quick transitions and avoid costly errors. Match prediction: with both teams showing inconsistency in their performances, this match is difficult to call. While Espanyol has the home advantage, Celta Vigo's superior position in the table suggests they could also find a way to capitalize. A draw seems likely, but either team could edge it with a moment of quality. Prediction: either team to win or draw. Match analysis: Real Valladolid versus Atletico Madrid. Real Valladolid is struggling at the bottom of the table, sitting 20th with just 9 points from 14 matches. Their form has been dismal, with only 2 wins and a -17 goal difference, indicating significant defensive issues. Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, is performing well and sits in 3rd place with 29 points from 14 matches. They've shown solid form with 8 wins and just 1 loss in their last 5 matches, highlighting their defensive strength and efficient attack. Given the current disparity in form and quality between the two teams, Atletico Madrid is heavily favored to take all 3 points, but Valladolid will be fighting hard to avoid further relegation trouble. Tactics: Real Valladolid will likely adopt a cautious, defensive approach, focusing on staying compact and limiting Atletico Madrid's attacking options. They will aim to stay organized at the back and look to break on the counterattack whenever possible, but their ability to execute this strategy effectively will be key. Set pieces might be one of their few opportunities to challenge Atletico's defense. Atletico Madrid, known for their solid defensive organization and quick transitions, will control possession and look to break down Valladolid's defense with fluid passing. Their attacking strategy will focus on exploiting the wings and using the width of the pitch to stretch Valladolid's defense. With a strong midfield and clinical finishing, Atletico will look to capitalize on any mistakes or defensive lapses from Valladolid. Match prediction: considering Atletico Madrid's superior form and quality, they are expected to come out on top. However, Valladolid will be fighting hard to avoid relegation, and they may manage to grind out a draw through defensive resilience. Ultimately, Atletico Madrid's dominance in recent form gives them the upper hand. Prediction: win or draw for Atletico Madrid. Match analysis: Villarreal versus Girona. Villarreal sits in 4th place with 25 points from 13 matches, having enjoyed a solid start to the season. Their recent form has been a mix of wins and draws, but their goal difference of +4 reflects a team that's capable of both attacking and defending effectively. Girona, meanwhile, is in 7th place with 21 points from 14 matches. They have been inconsistent in recent weeks, with a goal difference of +2 highlighting some defensive vulnerabilities despite a relatively strong attack. This matchup sees Villarreal as the stronger side, especially given their home advantage and superior position in the table. Girona will be looking to bounce back but will have their work cut out against a resilient Villarreal team. Tactics: Villarreal will likely set up with a more balanced approach, maintaining possession and using their width to stretch Girona's defense. Their midfield will be crucial in dictating the pace of the game, and they will look to exploit any spaces left by Girona on the counter. The team's strength lies in their quick transitions and ability to break down opponents through well-timed passes. Girona, on the other hand, will look to be more aggressive in the attack, using pace on the flanks to create openings. They will likely look to press Villarreal high up the pitch to disrupt their build-up play and force turnovers in dangerous areas. However, Girona will need to be cautious of Villarreal's quick counters and defensive solidity, making it essential for them to maintain balance between attack and defense. Match prediction: with Villarreal's stronger form, home advantage, and tactical discipline, they are well positioned to come away with a positive result. Girona will pose a challenge, but Villarreal's quality and experience are expected to give them the edge. Prediction: win or draw for Villarreal. Match analysis: Real Madrid versus Getafe. Real Madrid is in excellent form, sitting in second place with 30 points from 13 matches. Their solid defensive record and clinical attacking play have been key to their success this season, with a goal difference of +17 reflecting their dominance in both ends of the pitch. Getafe, on the other hand, is in 15th place with 13 points from 14 matches. They have struggled for consistency, earning only 2 wins and a series of draws, with a goal difference of -1. Despite their defensive discipline, Getafe faces an uphill battle against a high-flying Real Madrid team that is currently firing on all cylinders. Real Madrid will be the clear favorites, but Getafe will need to perform above expectations to take anything from this match. Tactics: Real Madrid will likely set up with a high possession, attacking style, looking to dominate the game from the start. Their wide players will stretch Getafe's defense, while their creative midfielders will look to unlock spaces with quick passing combinations. Real Madrid will be looking to break down Getafe's defense through patient build-up play, capitalizing on any defensive mistakes. Getafe, conversely, will likely focus on a solid defensive setup, sitting deep and looking to frustrate Real Madrid. Their primary tactic will be to absorb pressure and break quickly on the counter-attack, utilizing pace in wide areas to exploit any space left behind by Real Madrid's attacking players. Set pieces will also be an important weapon for Getafe, as they look for an opportunistic goal. Match prediction: given Real Madrid's dominant form and their quality across the pitch, they are expected to secure a positive result in this match. Getafe will make it difficult for them with a disciplined defensive structure, but Real Madrid's firepower and overall strength should see them through. Prediction: win or draw for Real Madrid. Match analysis: Rayo Vallecano versus Athletic Bilbao. Rayo Vallecano currently occupies 13th place with 16 points from 13 matches. Their season has been inconsistent, with 4 wins and a series of losses, reflected in their goal difference of -1. While Rayo has been tough to break down at times, their overall performances have lacked the consistency needed to climb higher in the standings. Athletic Club, on the other hand, is in 5th place with 23 points from 14 matches. The Basque side has shown strong form this season, with 6 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses, and they boast a solid goal difference of +7. Athletic Club has been more solid and consistent, especially in the attacking and defensive phases, and will enter this match as the favorites. Tactics: Rayo Vallecano is expected to set up with a more conservative, counter-attacking approach, sitting deep and looking to frustrate Athletic Club. Their key will be to remain defensively organized, soaking up pressure and then springing counterattacks, particularly exploiting any space left behind by Athletic Club's forward push. Quick transitions and using the width of the pitch will be crucial for Rayo as they look to stretch Athletic Club's defense. Athletic Club, however, will look to dominate possession and impose their style on the game. With a midfield capable of controlling the tempo, they will likely aim to press high, create overloads in wide areas, and break Rayo down with quick passing and attacking runs. Athletic Club's primary strength lies in their ability to win the ball high up the pitch and create chances in and around the opposition box. Their main focus will be on clinical finishing, making sure to convert their possession into meaningful goal-scoring opportunities. Match prediction. Given Athletic Club's higher position in the table and stronger squad, they will likely dominate possession and control much of the game. Rayo Vallecano's defensive setup may frustrate them at times, but Athletic Club's quality and consistency should shine through. While Rayo will make it tough for the visitors, Athletic Club's superior quality and attacking power should see them come away with a positive result. Prediction: win or draw for Athletic Club. Match analysis: Real Sociedad vs Real Betis. Real Sociedad is currently in 10th place with 18 points from 14 matches, having secured 5 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses. Their goal difference is 0, indicating a generally balanced season. They have been competitive but have struggled to maintain consistency in their performances. Real Betis, on the other hand, is in 9th place with 20 points from 14 matches. With 5 wins, 5 draws, and 4 losses, their goal difference is also 0, which highlights their relatively solid but inconsistent form this season. Both teams are closely matched, and this game could prove crucial for them as they look to climb the table. Tactics: Real Sociedad will likely focus on controlling possession in this match, looking to dominate the midfield and create opportunities through quick passing. Their strategy will involve pressing high up the pitch to win the ball back quickly, especially in advanced areas, and then transitioning into attack with fluid, fast moves. They will use the width of the pitch to stretch the opposition and look for spaces to exploit, hoping to break down Real Betis' defense. Real Betis is expected to adopt a more defensive approach, setting up with a solid backline and looking to absorb pressure. They will focus on being compact in defense while waiting for opportunities to break on the counterattack. With pace on the wings and quick transitions, Real Betis will look to take advantage of any spaces left open by Real Sociedad. They will also look to capitalize on set pieces as an additional threat in the attacking third. Match prediction. This match is likely to be closely contested, with both teams having similar forms and a balanced approach to their play. Real Sociedad will aim to control the game with their possession-based style, while Real Betis will rely on their defensive solidity and counter-attacking threat. Given the close nature of both teams' performances this season, this match could swing either way, but either team to win seems to be the most plausible outcome. Both teams are capable of securing the 3 points depending on how the match unfolds. Match analysis: Sevilla vs Osasuna. Sevilla is currently in 12th place with 18 points from 14 matches, having recorded 5 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses. They have struggled with inconsistency this season, as evidenced by their negative goal difference of -5. Despite some good performances, Sevilla has found it difficult to build momentum, especially in key fixtures. On the other hand, Osasuna sits in 6th place with 22 points from 14 matches, with 6 wins, 4 draws, and 4 losses. Their goal difference stands at -3, indicating a solid but not overwhelming season. Osasuna's recent form has been more consistent than Sevilla's, which could give them an edge in this matchup. Tactics: Sevilla is likely to approach this game with a focus on pressing high and trying to dominate possession, aiming to control the tempo of the match. They will look to exploit Osasuna's defense by using quick passing and creating space in wide areas. However, Sevilla will need to be cautious of Osasuna's counterattacks, as they are capable of exploiting any spaces left behind. Osasuna, in contrast, will adopt a more pragmatic approach, looking to stay compact defensively and absorb pressure from Sevilla. Their main tactic will likely involve quick transitions, using their pace on the wings to counterattack effectively. Osasuna's midfield will play a crucial role in breaking up Sevilla's attacking plays and setting up fast breaks, while set pieces could also be a vital source of goals for them. Match prediction. Both teams have had mixed results this season, with Sevilla struggling to maintain consistency and Osasuna having a slightly more stable campaign. This match could go either way, with Sevilla attempting to assert control at home, while Osasuna will be content to absorb pressure and look for opportunities on the counter. Given the closeness in their form, either team to win or draw is a fair prediction, with both sides capable of taking something from the game depending on how the match unfolds. For further information, please look at the following table.